Hello, this is EversonFan77 with episode 3 in the single player squad builder series. So for today's episode we are building a Tyneside squad, a squad consisting of players from Newcastle United and Sunderland, hence that's why it's called the Tyneside Derby. So basically this squad was actually really good to use. I was quite surprised at how good it went and got lots, how well it went I should say, got lots of good results. And also with this 3-4-3 formation I was slightly nervous about how this would play out, but it was actually a superb squad to use and probably the best out of the 3 squad builders I've done so far. So in goalkeeper, as you saw there and as you can see now, we have Krul from Newcastle United. Fantastic goalkeeper. As you can see, I've used him before with 59 appearances. Also, one other thing I'd like to say is pretty much no one is in the right formation and a lot are not in the right position. That's basically because I can achieve 100 chemistry with this squad without having to do that. So it just saves me a lot of money, really not having to pay for position and formation cards, because when I sell them it makes no difference to their price and it's just a big waste of money. But as I was trying to say before, Krul, what a goalkeeper he was. 59 appearances, I think it was, or 58, something like that, and he was so good for me, just stopping lots of shots to the back and really just a solid goalkeeper to have. But moving on to one of the 3 centre backs, John O'Shea from Sunderland. Now he started off pretty quiet, he didn't defend very great early on, but as the games played out, he got better and better, and really he was actually terrific in those last few matches, stopping lots of counter-attacks as well. With 58 pace, that was quite surprising, and he made some good blocks on the edge of the penalty box as well, and really, with 3 at the back, he played really well, better than what I expected anyway, to stop lots of attacks, particularly against teams like Arsenal and Chelsea as well, which was quite surprising. But moving on to his partner in the centre of defence, Coloccini from Newcastle United, fantastic defender. Now he was probably, perhaps besides David Luiz, or maybe Phil Jagielka and Rio Ferdinand, those are other defenders I like to use. My favourite one to use from the EPL. Really, he's just such a good rock at the back. 67 pace, it felt a bit higher than that. And as a non-rare as well, really solid at the back. Really actually reminds me a lot of David Luiz. Good going forward, even though he didn't score a goal. He has good defending and heading stats, and he's actually really good to have at the back. So absolutely a complete recommendation for him. Now moving on to his fellow Newcastle teammate, Yanga Umbiwa. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his last name. I can never pronounce it right. And he was also very good at the back. 76 pace. You obviously know you're going to get somebody who has a bit of talent at the back. And also the 81 defending was really good down that left-hand side, provided we have no wing backs, and really stopped out basically a lot of attacks, a lot of crossing attacks as well, just blocking those crosses. And he was good going forward, but unfortunately he couldn't bag himself a goal. But it's nevertheless a fantastic defender to have at the back, and really linked up with Coloccini and Gutierrez really well, as you're about to see in my next part of this squad builder. So as I said before, moving on to the left midfielder, I just mentioned him just then, Gutierrez from Newcastle United. Now, to be honest, he was probably the quietest player in the team. Probably like he didn't get himself involved too much. Got a few assists, I guess, but really it didn't make as much of an impact as the other right mid, which you'll see later on in this squad builder. So really not a great player, but for 350 coins, I guess he wasn't bad. He has some nice stats in him, but I never actually got the chance to use them. I guess if he had 4-star skills, it would make a huge difference. He'd be such heaps more of an attacking threat, but still, I don't know, he's just missing something, I guess. Doesn't have that X factor, which some of the other wingers have. But yeah, anyway, it's not bad, I guess. For 350 coins, he wasn't bad. Moving on to the centre midfielder, Johan Cabaye. Obviously, he is a beast. Everybody knows how good he is on Ultimate Team, and he's a cheap non-rare as well. So a really good pickup for this Tyneside team. He has good free kick stats. He actually has solid stats everywhere, basically in every aspect of the game. But really good, I guess. With the right midfielder, as you'll see, he's probably that's why the only reason why he didn't take the free kicks is because we have a better right midfielder. But still, for corners and free kicks and accurate passing as well as some good lob through balls as well, Cabaye was my man. Fantastic as well. Got 74 pace, so we can backtrack really quickly as well to get back in defence as well. But moving on to his partner, switching over to the other side from the northeast, from Sunderland. He's just a bit out of position here. It is Sessegnon. Now, this is my favourite player to use in the whole entire team. I obviously knew everybody loved using him. He's got some really good reviews, but I wasn't expecting him to be as beast as he was. He was absolutely superb. I absolutely just loved using Sessegnon. 85 pace and 85 dribbling, and I swear that shooting was higher than 74. He was pushing for 82 shooting. He was shot superbly. 6 goals and 7 appearances. Although I think because I timed out of one of them, it didn't include some of his goals. So I think he actually got more than that. But still, a fantastic player. Sessegnon was absolutely superb in front of goal as well. Defending didn't get himself too involved as such, but I guess with Johan Cabaye defending a bit more than Sessegnon, it didn't really matter. Superb player. Definitely go out and buy him. Now moving on to the right midfielder, which I've given quite a few mentions to, Sebastian Larsson from Sunderland as well. A great Swedish player. He was my free kick and corner taker because he had slightly better stats than Johan Cabaye. Really good. Got 3 goals from 7 appearances, although it felt a bit more than that. But he got an absolute, I think he got about 10 assists, I'd say. Superb crossing as well, and really good through balls for the counter-attack. He is actually a really good player. I was not expecting him to be as good as he was, but still, nevertheless, a great signing to have in this team. A great addition to the Tyneside squad. But moving on to the right winger, also out of position, like Sessegnon, I should say, Adam Johnson. Now, I originally was going to put Sebastian Larsson in right winger. Then I looked, what the hell? He's got 89 pace and 86 dribbling. Why not play Adam Johnson there? And I absolutely love that decision. Bought a long while ago, as you can see there. And I've used him outside of this squad. Fantastic player. Definitely go out and buy him because he's cheap and a very good addition for a cheap EPL team. And yeah, superb. Got quite a few goals as well as some assists, and really created lots of attacks up front due to his pace and really nimble dribbling as well. He also passed really well, and he actually had a pretty good shot from outside the box. So he's actually a great addition to have. But moving on to another player out of position. Now this is pretty much the one everybody would have in a Tyneside squad. From Newcastle United, Hatem Ben Arfa. You either love him or hate him. Not really, that's a pretty lame pun. Everybody loves Ben Arfa. What a beast he is. For 900 coins, an absolute bargain. 5-star skills and a 4-star weak foot. It's absolutely superb. Got lots of goals, although it felt a bit more than 5 goals as well, and he got quite a few assists going forward. Great player to have, especially if you're playing counter-attacking football. But if not, he's still great to have because with the 3-4-3, you can just build up a nice slow attack. And even with Ben Arfa, this uses his pace a bit to build himself into good positions. And he actually made lots of opportunities for Cisse, as you're about to see. But yeah, fantastic player to get. 900 coins, an absolute bargain to get for this Tyneside team. But as I mentioned before, the striker is Papis Demba Cisse, and oh my gosh, he is so good. But there is a but. He would be so much better if he had a striking partner. He is not a lone striker. I actually found it quite hard to get himself really involved sometimes. Like, I'd actually much rather have Adebayor for a striking position, lone striking position. But still, he got 5 goals and 7 appearances, which is still a pretty good record to have if you're having if you're not playing very well in your position. That's still a great record to have. But still, as I was saying before, he'd be much better off playing with a striking partner. Maybe if I played 2 up front and even partnered him up with Demba Ba, it would work much better. So yeah, that's basically it for the team. Cisse is not bad, but nevertheless, I think you'd probably get as far as a cheap EPL, like 80, around the 80 overall mark, you'd get a better player to play as a lone striker, but he was still fantastic. You could see he had the potential. But the manager is Alan Pardew from Newcastle United. Yeah, obviously a great manager, but can't really judge management on FIFA. But this has been Everton Fan 77 with the Tyneside squad. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please leave a like. It helps me out so much. And I hope you enjoy the clips that are about to come up. See ya. Lying on the bottom of a riverbed, emotions are crumbling, an avalanche in the evening. Tonight, the story of a life made up in his head. He died for belief from her, he knows he needs her. Everything he wanted is a lie, convincing her is his only golden night.
Lying on the bottom of a riverbed, emotions are crumbling, an avalanche in the